anywhere. Let me show you. All over the globe, plenty food and plenty culture. Come and get to know them. Parrilla and Kamali, get your suitcase, grab your camera. We taking off and departing. Hey, brand new adventure. Have a little fun with it while we vlog. Come join in, just hit subscribe. But you gotta do it now. We ready to take off. Never know where we landing. 10,000 feet in the air. I hope you ready. This is Black Passport to anywhere. Let's go, let's go.
Let's get into this. Ooh, strong. That's a really good mojito. It's like not too strong. It has like a perfect amount of mint flavor to it, and you can tell that all the flavors are like very natural. It doesn't taste like it's artificial at all. I'm gonna try the guacamole now. I'm really excited about this. I love some guac. I'm never going to be able to outdo this guacamole ever. Like, all my attempts at home are always going to be fruitless. It's really good. Y'all, like, I can't really describe how good this food is. Like, I could try to put it in words, but it won't quite add up to it. It's kind of like something that hits your soul and you just like know it's good. It's like literally soul food. And this is the reason why I like love, you know, Spanish culture. I just love the influence of this a lot, and I'm glad that we end up coming here because I feel like very similar, like all the food is cooked from the soul, like everything is very much love, and like people really care about you, and like we have definitely experienced that. We've only been here like maybe 30 minutes, and like it's been amazing. I think you should come here if you go to Cancun. I mean, we're not staying in an all-inclusive resort. We're staying, you know, at Airbnb, and we're like going around the neighborhood. But I think that when you come here, you need to if you stay in a resort, you should venture out of the resort and you should come here. And this is the place we're at. This is La Parrilla. You gotta come here. I mean, you just have to. That's it. I'm gonna eat this lovely salmon that's like the flakiest thing I've ever had in my life, on this little tortilla that's handmade. I'm not gonna say nothing. Y'all know what it is. And I'm probably smacking again. But this is the one video where I don't even care.
Yes. Yes. So in Jamaica, when I used to pick passion fruit and eat it off the tree, this is what it tastes like. It is fresh off the tree. Oh. But yeah, you're right. Absolutely dangerous. Like this one, it doesn't mask the alcohol as well as the mango did. So this one, the second,
Oh my gosh. I don't know if we should do this.
Do you?
Cheesecake, chocolate cake,
Brownie? Do you want to? Which do you recommend? Let me see. Tres leches?
or a cheesecake or brownies with ice cream and vanilla.
Okay. So the brownie comes with vanilla ice cream. He recommends the tres leches or the cheesecake. So
You have to bring tres leches.
yeah,
You have to.
tres leches. See.
No, it's just like, yeah. You want to try this on the shake?
So everyone, you need to try.
Okay. Tres leches. Cake. I love tres leches as a dessert. And this cake is like so moist and like flavorful. And it's the perfect dessert after like, I feel like all the food we ate, because it's like sweet, but it's not heavy. And that is what you want, especially if you still have a margarita to finish. Oh, thank you. And this is a cream tequila that we also got as a shot that pseudo accompanies this tres leches cake. I am very scared for my liver right now. But I'm not gonna drink this as a shot. This is a huge shot. Like I'm gonna drink half of this. Goodness gracious. This thing packs a kick, y'all. It's like I gotta try some of this tres leches cake to take the hit off. Wow. We're getting like all types of like it's low key. I don't know if we're getting suckered, but I will say that this service has been exceptional. Like from the time we stepped in here, it's been exceptional. I know we don't talk about this a lot on our channel, but it's one of the things we wanted to focus on. It's like being Black and traveling. And I will say that like this is probably, we haven't been like a whole bunch of places yet, but I would say this is probably one of the friendliest places I've been, period. And like I've been to Europe and Spain and Rome, and like this is probably the #1 friendliest place I think we've had a reception since we've been here. So I think you should come. I think you should enjoy and soak it all in, because I think it's a beautiful place and you're gonna have a good time here.
Y luego yo no borré para que nadie pisara tu
We visited Isla Mujeres, known as the Island of the Woman. Here, we immediately stopped and got go-karts, which were the easiest way to travel around the island.
Yeah, but it was slow as hell.
Yeah, very slow. Once we got to go-karts, we visited Punta Sur and enjoyed its various statues and rocky shoreline. The one thing you have to keep in mind, though, is that you have to pay to enter.
Yeah, but it's not a lot. It's like $2 per person. Yeah. And if you have a drone, just get that out your head. You can't fly it there.
Then shortly after, we got back on the go-kart and we headed to Playa Norte, where we found some umbrella chairs to rent for the rest of the day.
Yeah, it was about $20 for the whole day, and we stayed for a bit. Got in the water. What did we? Oh, we had mangoes.
Yeah, the mangoes,
Spice
the chili were good. Okay, so we went to Parque de las Palapas, I think is how you say it. And we pretty much just grabbed like some food from all the local food stands. If you've ever seen Crazy Rich Asians, which is like one of my favorite movies, when they do the Singapore hawker food scene, I've always wanted to live this, and I feel like this is the closest I'm going to get to it, and this is definitely Mexico's version of it, because all these people are like local, they all have great food, and like everyone's just hawking food everywhere. It's great. So I picked up some tacos because they're my favorite thing ever. And I got carne asada, and I kind of put some different toppings on top of them. One is like an onion and cilantro, which is classic. The other is kind of like a sweet onion vinegar, and then the other is just kind of like I'm thinking kind of like a coleslaw, like mixed kind of salad vibe. So we're gonna try these out. And then next to me is this drink that Harley found and asked one of the local guys what it was called, and it's called horchata. And I think I've heard of horchata before. I think it's like some type of milk, like maybe not milk, but like rice-based kind of drink that's supposed to be slightly sweet. He said that it was the best in Mexico from where we bought it from. So we're gonna try it out as well. This carne asada is so good. It's like so well seasoned. It's like mild, has a little bit of a kick to it, but like the meat itself is so much better than any carne asada I've had in the States. And I tend to order this pretty frequently because I love this taco in general. And I would say that this is the best one I've had, which I'm very happy about since we got it from Mexico. Okay, we're gonna try the horchata. Ooh. The only way I can describe this is like drinking vanilla ice cream. Literally, that is what it tastes like. Like vanilla ice cream that you put a little bit of cinnamon in and like a dash of chili pepper, and you have horchata. I can see why that guy recommended this. I would probably drink all of this, but since this is technically Camarli's, I'm not gonna drink all of it. But it's really, really good. I'm glad we got this actually. And then last but not least, we had to pick up a Mexican Coke. I don't really know what makes these Cokes so special, but like literally my best friend was like, you have to go to Mexico just really to get the Coke, and you better bring back a case. So we picked one up. I'm gonna try it out because I'm really just interested to see what's in it. On the back of this, it says Excesio Calorías, Excesio Life, basically. So it says lots of calories and basically lots of life. So I'm assuming that this is like the key to the long lives here is what it's saying on the Coke bottle. So Let's see what it is talking about. I'm very happy with this. I'm a solid Coke drinker before I gave up soda for like 2 weeks ago. Like, I don't like a Diet Coke. I don't want anything. I want like pure, full fat, fuel, sugar Coke. Like, that's the Coke to drink. And this, for some reason, tastes even sweeter than the regular Coke. And I think that is why this is so addicting. It's like they put cane sugar or like molasses or something in here, but it is like, I'm like physically having to hold myself back from reopening it to drink all the rest of it. I think that they put a little something extra in here. I don't know.
All right, so she had tacos. Cool. But what I really wanted, nachos. Mm-hmm. We have extra spicy, semi-spicy, meh. All right, we starting with the spicy.
That smells spicy.
Okay. Yeah. For me, this is the extra spicy would be the medium spicy for her. But yeah, it's great. Flavors is right. Seasoning is great. The chips got a little soggy because we had to drive like 12 minutes back, but that's fine. They still got a little crunch to them. This right here, Tabasco sauce. Just a little something to say you put some spice on it. Ain't no spice. Again, that's just for me though. All right, let's try this. Give it a little shake. Yo, no. I got this. This is condensed milk, watered down probably, like a lot, with cinnamon, like you said, a little bit of nutmeg. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I'm probably wrong. If you Mexican, comment below and let me know what this is, because you might have to make this at home. All right? Now, you know how they say opposites attract? We about to get to that, because she's a Coke drinker, and I'm a Pepsi guy. You know what I'm saying? But don't worry, I still sneak a Sprite every now and then, because, you know, you got to do it. But y'all could come for me. It's all right.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Oh, hold on. Can't go to a food court and not get some churros. Look at this. Oh. Sugar, spice, everything nice. Y'all, we was on a strict diet. Like, we was doing good. Mm-hmm. Then this trip came up. Mm-hmm. What diet? Authentic churros. What diet? Who gonna stop me? So we finally made it back home, and we have so much to say about our Mexico trip.
I mean, very true. We couldn't pass up the chance to go to Mexico because the flights were so cheap.
Yeah, because first of all, we weren't even supposed to be in Mexico. We were sitting here planning our whole trip to Universal Studio. But then the more we planned it, the more we realized we could go to a whole international trip and still have money left over for the cost of going to Universal for what, 4 days?
Yeah, 4 days.
It was ridiculous.
So definitely, I think that this was one of my favorite countries I've ever visited. And that includes going to London and visiting Italy and Barcelona before. I would say that I love the culture in Mexico, and probably my favorite thing was us road tripping to other small towns in Mexico.
True. That was an adventure to say the least. To say the least. But it was fun. It was fun because, okay, so first of all, we road tripped because there was a toll road, and we have a travel channel, but we did not trade our currency. So we didn't have pesos to give them. So we figured, hey, just avoid point toes until we could exchange some of the money, and it was good. It was good because we ended up in Valadares.
Yeah, Validad.
Valladad.
Excuse our horrible Spanish.
Yeah.
But we drove through that town, and then ultimately we made it to Izamal, which you will see more of
in our next video. So definitely be sure to hit the like button and come back and check that out.
Yeah,
all right?
Yeah. I think my other favorite thing though was the street tacos.
Ooh, my favorite thing was absolutely actually it's a tie between the horchata and the churros. Yeah. I just can't do. Ooh, or the margaritas, because those were.
I mean, those were really good. Like, I always vote for alcohol being a part of my favorite things.
Listen, no. Y'all don't understand. The margaritas was good.
They were great.
Yeah.
But I mean, the street tacos you can't miss. And I would be unlike me and please go back multiple times to get more street tacos. This is the one thing you're gonna regret not eating enough of are the street tacos. Do it.
I'll give you that. I had nachos, as y'all saw, and those nachos were okay. But I will say, I don't know. Maybe there was something spicier there that we could have added to the nachos. But again, for me, the spice wasn't that crazy. It was definitely doable. So if you're someone who eats spicy food, then definitely get the green sauce. It's worth it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then I think the other thing we did was we stopped by Walmart. You got to go to a Walmart, right, in another country. And we stocked up on lots of snacks.
Bunch of snacks.
Yeah.
Now, we're not 100% sure that all of them are Mexican snacks, but that was the goal that we were going for. We were trying to find us. Okay, so y'all, don't judge me. But every time we go to another country, I always bring a suitcase. I know it's $30. Oh, well, for snacks, all right? Just for snacks. Well, we throw our beach stuff in there too.
Yeah.
You know, it's mostly for snacks. Okay? So that's what we did. And we're definitely going to make a whole video just on the snacks that we brought back. And someone over here, as you saw, is obsessed with the Mexican Coke. So we brought back a case of that too.
So I think overall our time in Mexico was fantastic. Yeah. And if you haven't been, then you should definitely check it out.
We're definitely planning another trip back to Mexico. Not to the same region though, because one of the things we discovered is like each town has something unique to that town, and now we're just like on a quest to like try it all.
There is a part of Mexico, and the part that we went was Cancun and the Yucatan Peninsula, which is on, if I'm not mistaken, the east coast of Mexico. We, at some point, hope to go to the west coast and visit Puerto Vallarta and a couple of those other places on that coast, just to see how it is. So in the future, hopefully, we'll be able to make it there.
I'm down. Yeah. Listen, nachos, churros, margaritas. Ooh, or chaya, y'all. I'm sorry, we keep bringing up stuff, but that's good because now y'all gotta come back and see what we're talking about because it's all in the next video. It's all in the next video. I will say though, if you're Mexican, I need you to comment down below and tell us how to make that horchata because I need that in the fridge like every day. That is,
yeah, definitely.
It's so good.
Yeah,
so good. Yeah.
But anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching. And if you like what you saw, make sure you press that like and subscribe button.
And until next time, I'm Kamarly.
And I'm Bria.
And this is Black Passport to Anywhere. Okay, so y'all, don't judge me. But every time we go to another country, I always bring a suitcase. That's just
Hey, Black Passport to Anywhere. Let me show you. All over the globe, plenty food and plenty culture. Come and get to know them. Parrilla and Kamali, get your suitcase, grab your camera. We taking off and departing. Hey, brand new adventure. Have a little fun with it while we vlog. Come join in, just hit subscribe. But you gotta do it now. We ready to take off. Never know where we landing. 10,000 feet in the air. I hope you ready. This is Black Passport to Anywhere. Let's go.